Why did Satan fight so hard for the body of Moses after his death? It is a well-established fact that Moses was greatly cherished by the nation of Israel, particularly towards the end of his leadership and life. However, like other exceptional leaders before and after him, there came a moment when God had to summon his beloved prophet to his side. The impact of Moses' departure was so profound that it took an entire month for his people to grieve. For many, death signifies finality, marking the end of one's earthly contributions and sacrifices, and the beginning of another journey. But with every journey initiated by death, there is something else that symbolizes the significance of the departed: burial. This is what we would expect from Moses, but it did not happen that way. So why was Moses an exception? What made his death different? The answer lies in Deuteronomy 34, verse 6, which states that Moses, the servant of the Lord, died there in the land of Moab, in accordance with the word of the Lord, and he buried him in the valley in the land of Moab. Remarkably, Moses is the only person in the Bible whom God personally laid to rest. Yet the location of his burial remains unknown to this day. The Bible tells us that the Lord concealed the tomb. But why did God choose to hide Moses' final resting place? The reason is quite intriguing. Satan had a vested interest in Moses' body. Just as he does with everything else, Satan sought to exploit it to lead the people of God into idolatry. If the location of Moses' body and grave were known to the Israelites, they might have turned it into a shrine. People could have been making pilgrimages to that sacred site, erecting monuments, and turning it into a commercialized place of worship. It could have become a hub of sinful adoration, centered on the powers of Moses rather than on God. This would have been a true manifestation of idol worship. Therefore, the Lord chose to hide the tomb, recognizing the danger of idolatry that could arise from revealing its location. This concealment was so crucial that it led to a celestial battle in the spiritual realm, as described in Jude chapter 9, where the archangel Michael confronted the devil over the body of Moses. The specific reason for their dispute is not detailed in the Bible, but the prevailing theory, as mentioned earlier, is the potential for idolatry. People often tend to worship created things rather than the Creator, which is the essence of idolatry. To prevent this temptation, God had to safeguard the body and grave of Moses from human knowledge. Some have even suggested that Moses never truly died, but ascended to heaven. However, the truth is that we can never know for certain, as nothing was ever found after he ascended that mountain. It is noteworthy that one of the means God employed to secure Moses' body was through the intervention of the archangel Michael. Importantly, even in this high-stakes confrontation, Michael did not condemn Satan, but simply stated, "The Lord rebuke you." This demonstrates a critical principle. Even the mighty archangel Michael, who played a role in casting Satan out of heaven, did not assume the role of judging or reproaching Satan. He left all such rebukes and condemnations to God. Michael, depicted as a warrior angel of the highest rank in the Bible, is often shown contending against evil spirits and principalities in spiritual combat, as seen in the books of Daniel, Jude, and Revelation. The term archangel signifies an angel of the highest order, with most angels in the Bible serving as messengers. Michael's role, however, is distinct as a defender against evil forces. Despite his formidable status, he refrained from taking matters into his own hands and instead acknowledged that the rebuke belonged to the Lord. This should serve as a reminder to humans about the importance of leaving vengeance to God rather than seeking it ourselves. In summary, Satan's desire to obtain Moses' body was rooted in his intention to use it as a tool for tempting people into worshiping a created being rather than the Creator. God sent the archangel Michael to protect Moses' body and the secret of his burial site, to safeguard his children from falling into the trap of idolatrous worship of the created instead of the Creator.